One part woman tells the story of a couple living in southern India. Lead characters Callie is the boy and Puna is the girl. They have been married for 12 years without a child. Tired of their family community's pressure for a child, the couple have avoided spending time with their parents. After many years of pressure, however, the two decide to visit the girl's parents during the chariot festival. The novel begins with Callie, the boy, sleeping under the portia tree he planted outside his in-law's home shortly after his marriage. While he rests on the cot, his mind wanders deep into his past. Looking at the healthy portia tree, he wonders why they have still been unable to conceive. He remembers all the rituals, ceremonies, and spiritual feats they have performed in an attempt to appease the gods and become fertile. Though the boy loves and continues to desire his wife despite these struggles, he still wishes they could have children so their reputations in the village would be restored. Because everyone believes a man should impregnate his wife within the first months of marriage, Callie's former friends begin calling him impotent. To avoid these insults, he finds solace in his property and Barm. Before his marriage, Callie was known for his frequent wanderings and spirited nature. His love for Puna, as well as increasingly poor reputation in town, however, draws him away from his old wild habits. Though he was often lazy as a child, Callie's married life makes him devoted to his land and livestock. Cultivating his property allows Callie to validate himself, and his impressive barn quickly becomes the envy of everyone in town. While lying on the cot at his in-laws, Callie thinks of his barn, wishing he were there, or that he could go out to the forest with his brother-in-law to feel more settled. Puna similarly struggles to deal with the incessant pressures of her family and community. Instead of ignoring the taunts of her peers and mother, she often lashes out. While the boy hides himself away to escape the shame of their barrenness, the girl engages in verbal combat, attempting to defend herself through immediate confrontation. Because all the efforts of the couple to conceive have failed, their family begins to urge them once again to consider a second marriage. Alternatively, they ask the girl to go to the chariot festival, where on the 14th day, societal taboo relating to extramarital sex is relaxed and sleeping together for consenting men and women is allowed. Callie is repulsed by the idea but brings up the subject with Puna. Puna agrees with the idea on the condition that Callie also agrees. Callie feels betrayed by her reaction and eventually grows colder to her. The latter half of the novel features the battle between the couple's desire to remain faithful to one another and their longing to start a family. While you are enjoying this story, don't forget to subscribe this channel for such videos. Muthu is the brother of Puna. Desperate for his sister and brother-in-law to have a better life, he intervenes. He lies to Puna that Callie has agreed and asks her to go to the festival, and covers for her by taking Callie deep into the fields and groves to distract him. While in the grove, Callie becomes more at peace with the idea of never having children, attempting to adopt the unconventional life his uncle assures him is best. Meanwhile, while at the festival, Puna decides to sleep with another man in an attempt to have a child, deciding it is her last remaining option for conception. In the final moments of the novel, Callie wanders back to his home, desperate to be reunited with his wife. At the festival, Puna retreats into the crowd with the man with whom she has chosen to sleep. When Callie discovers his wife has gone to the festival against his will, he resorts to angry despair, believing his wife is unfaithful and deceitful. This novel is followed by two sequels, A Lonely Harvest and Trial by Silence. To know the rest of the story, don't forget to check them out. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know your favorite authors and their novels in the comments.